My name's Alison Buckley. I'm a speech and language therapist here at the Bird Charity. We're delighted to have been able to work with a number of schools in Oldham over the last academic year as they've worked towards becoming communication-friendly schools. 4 primary schools in Oldham have achieved communication-friendly schools status. This accreditation is awarded to settings that have trained all their staff in school on how to support children's speech, language and communication skills. The schools have also provided evidence that this training's been embedded throughout school and have put in place a communication policy.
As a school, we've been analysing the data for the school. And as a result of that, we wanted to explore why we felt it was the case that some of the children in school weren't making the progress that we expected. And we began to realise that a lot of the reason for that was a deficit in their language and communication experience. We felt as a school that if we could do some work on that on a whole school basis, it would be likely to have a big impact on the progress and learning of the children. We did a little bit of research and looked at some schools in Salford who had began to look at communication-friendly school status. And to us that seemed to be the opportunity that could greatly help us in the context of our school. We looked at that and as a staff we quickly began to realise that there's a lot of opportunity in there for us. So we've carried out the staff training. The staff have become extremely skilled now in understanding the gaps that children have, the deficit that they have and how we can begin to address those. And the knock-on effect for that is that the children are beginning to make much better progress and the level of skills and understanding of the staff are quite refined now in terms of understanding the barriers that children have to their learning when they're rooted in language and communication.
The staff at school have been quite enthusiastic about using the strategies from the communication-friendly training that was implemented in school. They've noticed a big difference in the children accessing their language and extending their vocabulary through the use of lots of visual techniques that have been implemented in the classrooms. They've noticed some of the quieter children begin to interact in the classes and enjoy the learning a little bit more because they can participate in the lessons. The confidence has been growing and some of the quieter children are more sociable outside in the playground, which I don't think we anticipated as much. We expected the development to be within the classroom, but outside socially, the children have improved as well.
I think from the teacher's point of view, they've got a bank of strategies now that they can use, both in whole class teaching and also in small intervention groups with children who might have communication difficulties. As well as that, we have the termly parental conversations, so it means that teachers can share the strategies that are being used with parents to support the children at home as well. As far as other staff are concerned, it's been really good to be able to train all the staff throughout the school. In the office, the staff in the office have managed to sort of adapt some of the things that they give out to parents to make them more visual and support parents who might have their own literacy difficulties or parents who might have English as a second language. We've also, with the lunchtime supervisors, it's helped with strategies used on the playground to adapt questioning and to be able to communicate and interact with the children a lot better as well.
One of the main ones is giving children thinking time. That's been really effective. It's helped children to answer questions where beforehand they probably would have said nothing at all. The other main one is the blank questions. So teachers are able to plan questions that match with the children's level of understanding, and when the children are being asked questions outside in the playground, the staff are very aware of matching the questions to the children's understanding. Well, from an early years point of view, we had very, very great success with the children who were in foundation stage during the last year with their communication. Some children who came in with poor communication made very, very good progress by the end of the year.
We are an Elklan communication-friendly setting. We train all our staff to help every child to become a confident communicator. We believe communication is vital for learning and living.